pilgrims. Probably here for Lucian's Day.
Lucian's tomb is close. You'll be back to your old self soon.
Not much cheer in this camp. You'd never guess they were here for Lucian's Day.
Don't remind me of that place.
The statue reaches toward the sky, as though preparing to take flight. The bottom drops out from within you. She lifts you up, up, up.
Something very bad has happened in the harbour.
Are those tentacle marks?
Glory is mine.
The spirit of a woman gazes up at something looming high above. A huge, unseen force suddenly slams her into the ground. The spirit of a dwarf cowers behind some rubble. The spirit of a magister mimes something. Unaware of his, you snap to attention as she descends from the Lord Dread, Dallis herself. If only your parents were still alive to see this, they'd be so proud. A flicker of movement catches your eye. Something alongside the ship, beside the water's surface, a writhing mass of huge tentacles. You reach for your weapon. The spirit of a woman throws phantom rocks in a desperate attempt to stave off unseen threats.
I've spotted something.
The spirit of a paladin lurks near some cargo at the edge of the dock. You do your best to remain inconspicuous, observing the scene from behind some barrels and crates stacked near the water's edge. The Lord Dread looms ahead of you. Dallis herself descends the gangway, Freedman following at a distance. You need to report this to Lord Ken. The traitors are here. It's only when you try to sneak away that you realize something has curled itself around your ankle. A powerful tentacle. It pulls you towards the water. The spirit of a dock worker thrashes about, trying to shake something off of his back. The spirit of a magister lies on the ground, struggling to draw breath. You keep your hand pressed over the wound. You feel a chill spread throughout your body, but it's too late. The darkness has seized hold of you, and it isn't letting go.
That ship, it's the Lord Dread.
Or what's left of the Lord Dread.
The figurehead takes the form of a sea dragon. At sea it danced on the waves. Now it seems to bow down, as if resigned to its own fiery death. The wood seems almost alive, not carved by a blade, but formed. The ship groans and trembles as the sea dragon wakes.
No more shall I dance on the ocean. The end is almost here. I carried the old ones. Vriedman, older than I, and Dallis, older than even the sea. I carried their army, soldiers with no souls, and the void followed them here, our last port of call. No longer shall I dance on the ocean. The end is almost here. Once I was young. I danced on the ocean year upon year. As I aged, my timbers were replaced, one by one, over and over. I am old now, but they are older. They disembarked in the night when we first arrived. When the monster attacked, they were long gone. With the old ones, I danced on the ocean. Friedman made me strong, but his magic was dark. His magic was old. My strength ebbs away. My heart sinks. The end is almost here. Soon I shall reach the seabed. No more shall I dance on the ocean. The end is almost here.
Buck rabbits are stupid. They're jumping into the fog to impress the does, but I've yet to see any of them come back.
I've spotted something. Seems like the life expectancy of magisters gets shorter and shorter. Voidwoken, and they're cornered. Let's help finish them off.
someone matching your description in the latest dispatch. And now there'll be another tale about you for our war owls to whistle across the four corners of Rivellon. You saved my best paladins by the skin of their teeth. The lads are brave, but they're no match for Voidwoken, especially right off the back of chasing down Magisters. I tell you, they'll be chanting your name in the mess hall tonight.
The captain sobers and curls her lip at the Voidwoken corpses nearby. She spits a bloody tooth in the direction of the closest one.
Of course. You whistled up a war owl to warn us about the Magisters, right? Lord Kem mobilized all us paladins against them that very hour. Not as sorry as I am. It kills me to lose good men, no matter how good the cause we're fighting. But they died holding up paladin ideals against Magisters and against Voidwoken. Could be worse. At least Arx is now under the control of Lord Kem. After your communique, he instigated investigations into every Magister in the city. We're sure it's the collusion between the Magisters and the Black Ring that drew the Voidwoken here. To think they blamed all sorcerers. The only question remaining is why? Why? The Magisters have a lot to answer for. Those left alive, that is. Obviously.
She eyes you curiously, eyes narrowing in her hard face.
Are you serious? You won't find the leader of the Magisters walking in the open in Arx. This is Paladin territory now. But check in with Lord Kem. He's conducting an investigation of all the Magisters in the barracks. He might know something about her whereabouts. Take care. I doubt this is quite the city you were expecting to find.
Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing a tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing a tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing a tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing a tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail.
She turns to you, and suddenly you are deep in her soul. Tendrils of anger and pain weave around you, through you, as you wander the chambers of her memories.
Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah!
You are a Magister, and proud. You did what you could, and you did what was right, and now it is over. The world and its problems are no longer your concern. Now you may leave. The faint spirit's voice is little more than a whisper, echoing inside your mind.
No. Treacherous paladins.
The spirit suddenly looks up at you.
Treachery!
Paladins march on the blacks and reds.
What a massacre.
Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall
A wave of sadness rolls off the spirit. The spirit laughs. A terrible, cynical guffaw that says that the world is an evil place where no one is safe. But inside the laughter, there's shame. The Magister knows that he sinned and suspects that his death was deserved.
I salute you, Monster Slayer. That a hero like you would arrive on Lucian's Day, well, it gives me hope. Well, we're glad you were here. On Lucian's Day? You'd better believe it. City's a bit of a mess, it's fair to say, but the worst has passed. We'll have the place cleaned up in no time. Between the Voidwoken and the arrest of the Magisters, we've seen more than a few casualties, but the city herself is intact. We'll mourn our dead and rebuild. Arx persists. Seems the Magisters have been dicing with dark magic. You'd have them to thank if there were any left. Many fled. Those who didn't died or ended up in a cell. Stay safe. You killed the Voidwoken. This
You're a
city
hell of
needs
a
more
warrior,
like you.
defeating the Voidwoken like that. Thanks for the service, Void Killer. My friend's alive and walking around because of you.
You have my thanks, Monster Killer. We need all the help we can get. With the Magisters gone, this'll be the end of the Voidwoken attacks, I hope. When a sorcerer uses Source, the Voidwoken come, so they say. But the Magisters have been dealing in darker magic. The Voidwoken came, bigger and more deadly. But the Magisters are done now. Take care, friend.
The people will be happy to see the likes of you here helping out, that's for sure.
Oh, that smell.
Look, about the Divinity we've chased halfway across the goddamn world, entrusted to one person, I don't think it's a force for good. The gods themselves were corrupt, and even Lucian could fare no better than them. Not to mention his son, Alexander, who the world's better off without. Even if you thought him worth sparing. Driven by fear, he took his father's power and used it to turn innocent sorcerers to silent monks in Fort Joy. And now here we are, like moths to a flame, not understanding that the fire will consume us. You know, when our journey started, I was a man without a purpose. I lost it in the death fog. But now, after everything we've been through together, I see what needs to be done. I say we end Divinity. I say we extinguish the flame and forget about a new divine ascending. No one person should have that power. Rivellon has suffered enough. Let's share the power with everyone. And then, let's all fight the void together. Well, there's still time, but don't wait too long. Time has a habit of running out.
The statue looms over Arx, hands reaching as if trying to claw above the charnel stench. Though her eyes are blinded to the horrors at her feet, a single tear drips onto your face from beneath her blindfold. The tear is ice cold on your fingertips. You watch, but she cries no more.
End